Now that the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber are said and done, the road to WrestleMania is truly picking up steam, and with the Showcase of the Immortals being under 50 days away, the speculation on what matches could happen is a heavily talked about subject amongst fans. With that being said, here are the 10 matches that could happen at WrestleMania 33. Ever since Kevin Owens and the legend of the business Chris Jericho started their friendship over the mutual hatred of Enzo and Cass last summer, the two have taken WWE by storm with great wrestling, comedy, and all-around enjoyment of the wrestling business. Many thought that the two would split and have a match back around December with the turmoil between the two, but nothing ever came of it. Whether it's for the Universal title or just a singles match, what better way to blow off a half-year-long story than at WrestleMania, especially since Owens turned on Jericho last night on Raw. Now I know I would normally make a joke about Cena vs Miz from 2011 for the WWE Championship, but for the sake of this video I won't bring it up, and right now it could actually make sense. The two have had multiple encounters on SmackDown Live recently, and with The Miz's incredible career resurgence over the past year, what's not to say they can't rehash the old dumpster fire. Also, Cena was the one who eliminated Miz in the Chamber this past Sunday. Could that be a catalyst? Plans could still change, but I think it's a safe bet to assume that we are getting The Undertaker vs Roman Reigns at the grandest stage of them all. With Reigns eliminating Taker at the Rumble and the stare down after, we are well on our way to seeing a potential show stealer. This one isn't a match as such, more or less the thought of a possible match idea. Much like they did at Survivor Series when they put the Intercontinental title and the Cruiserweight title on the line, WrestleMania could feature a special marquee interpromotional match and book it as a special encounter. Maybe like Harper vs Strowman or Ziggler vs Zayn. Something like that we wouldn't see any other night on SmackDown or Raw. For the past 2 WrestleManias now, it seems like WWE may be making another tradition to put a ladder match for a title, mostly Intercontinental, into the card and have a guaranteed good match in there. Although the chances of a ladder match for the Intercontinental title are slim, and we'll get to that later, this may be the perfect setting for the Cruiserweights to show what they have and maybe bring some life back into a dead division. The 2 best women wrestlers on the WWE roster have been fighting a lot lately, and they may even be teasing a Sasha Banks heel turn, but this is still the match I have set for WrestleMania. Imagine the repeat of the Daniel Bryan story but instead with Bayley. Sounds good to me. With his second appearance on this list, in comes the Invisible Man, John Cena, and AJ Styles with his possible match. The Miz would have to sit in the corner with Maurice if this happens, because can you imagine AJ and Cena blowing off their feud like this after the series being tied up at 2 apiece? It might even top their Rumble match if given enough time. Even though this one may be the most outside claim of them all, seeming as they only just lost the tag belts a month ago, I think that Cesaro v Sheamus at WrestleMania could happen. We all know how their feud was formed last year, and how they were the team to dethrone the New Day's record-setting reign, but perhaps since the two are such alpha males, the tension could pick back up after Fastlane. Who knows? Remember when I said the Intercontinental belt won't be contested in the ladder match? Well, I think this is the reason why. At the Chamber this past Sunday, Corbin slaughtered Ambrose after he was eliminated, causing The Miz to pick up an easy elimination on Dean. With Dean being the current champ heading into Mania, it only seems fitting that this should set up a rivalry for SmackDown's secondary title at the Showcase of the Mortals. If anything, we will get this match at Fastlane, but I'm thinking something bigger for number 1. Joe has been perfect since coming up to the main roster, and his attack on Zayn last night was a genius way to set up the feud. Maybe have Joe win at Fastlane to set up a rematch in an Iron Man match at WrestleMania. We can only dream. And that was 10 matches that could happen at WrestleMania 33. If you like this video, make sure you check out another on screen, and subscribe for the best wrestling content. With that being said, make sure you leave a like, and I'll see you guys later.